my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, boys, we finally hit 1,000 subs, and I don't really know what to say outside of thank you guys. And even then, man, I don't think that's enough. I think I should thank you all individually. But before I get into that, my guy Hawken was saying I should start, farming these watch hours, not only because my name is StatPad, but now because to get monetized, I do need some more watch hours. And I need those toonies, fam.
Bruh.
Anyways, I'm gonna kind of make this like go back to my roots and make this like a stat type of video and a thank you video at the same time. If you guys are, most of you guys are here because of the not the CMPs, the goofy recaps. Now, before I made those goofy recaps, I used to do like stats type of videos. They didn't do too well in terms of like retention. That's why I switched up to goofy recaps. But you know what? Go back to my roots for the one time. I don't know. So we're at 1,000 subs. The date is April 23rd, 2025. If we go just a year back, April 23rd, 2024, I was at like 195. So we gained 800 subs in a year. That's amazing. Now even then, 1,000 subs. Let's see when we were at 500. It's around here, November 30th. So my first 500 subs took almost, what is this? Almost over a year and like 2-3 months, I don't know. And the last 5 months I got another 500. So who knows, maybe the next 500 comes in 2 months, I don't know. And what else? The extra 0. When's the next time we'll get the next 0? Let's see when we reached 100. I reached 100 back in March of last year. So if everything looks nice, maybe it's 10,000 by next May. I don't know. Let's see when we hit 10. Hit 10 subs in September of 2023. I highly doubt any of you guys watching this were one of those subs. I think this was the subs when I used to make shorts. I deleted most of them. There's probably like 1 or 2 up still from back in the days. Yeah, but I don't think any of them are watching. They probably like forgot they subbed to the channel. And in terms of top videos, my most viewed video is at 8.3, 8.4K. Can Curry make 5,000 threes? This was when I was making the CMP series. I don't know how many of you guys are still here from then. I know I get a couple comments from like a couple guys saying, "Oh, can you continue a series?" Or I had comments on back when I stopped it, like, "Oh, can you do this player? Can you do this player?" With the off seasons coming, I might pick it up again, but I make no promises. And obviously most of you guys here are for the goofy recaps. The top one is Absolute Delusion, where I basically said Lakers fans are delusional for thinking they could just pick up star players. Then they got Luka Doncic later in the season. Embarrassing, right? Anyways, that put 7.6K. Top 2 videos on the channel. But my personal favorite video is this one. Let me see if I can find it. What if Michael Jordan had real competition? I put a lot of effort in this one. I really like it. If you haven't noticed, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. You can pretty much see it from the profile picture. Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. In terms of my favorite goofy recap, it's gonna be this one. I love Chris Paul. This is my favorite goofy recap. It did not perform too well. 800 is solid. It's solid, but compared to the top ones, this is my favorite one, my personal favorite. But you know what? That's enough of all those. Let's go to the thanking you guys now. Alright, boys. I wish I could thank all 1,000 of you guys, but I simply cannot, because I only have access to public subscribers. If you're not a public account, then fortunately I can't just see if you're subscribed or not, right? I think only around 30-ish% of you guys are subscribed, so I will thank all of you guys. But not only that, I'll actually go ahead, I'll make a Word document, and I'll go back and I'll go back and look at all of my comment sections. And if I see you either commenting on multiple videos, if you commenting like, "Yo, I subbed," or something like that, "I subscribed," you got a sub, I'll write you down. Or if I see you like on one of these recent comments saying, "Oh, congrats on 1K," I'll write you down as well, and I'll thank you too as well. So hopefully I could get at least around 500-ish or something. I don't know, man. If you've never commented before and You want me to thank you? You know, just comment in the comment section this time. Be like, I've been here since 300. I've been subbed for 2 weeks. Whatever. I'll thank you too. Don't worry. All right, boys. After a couple of hours, I'm finally done the Word document. Now, this is for all the real ones. You know, when this channel hits 2,000 subs in 3 years, you could come back to this video, point at yourself, and be like, yo, I was there since day one.
I've been
there for you since day one!
Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's get through this list. Now, if you're wondering why these names are highlighted, these are just the guys I played with on streams. I'm pretty sure none of my public subs are, you know, I played with on stream, because these are only guys who are not public sub. If you're public sub, I'll get to you after on this. Alright? So, thank you, Cole the Canes fan. Thank you, Maher. Thank you, the Minok J. I just remembered I'm ass at reading, so if I fumble any of these names, I apologize in advance. Thank you, Hawkin796. Thank you, Melanish. Thank you, Sirline X. Thank you, White Glint. Thank you, Semper F. Thank you, Leo U. Thank you, of course, my boy Ice Factory. Thank you, Goofboy619. Thank you, the Prime Panther. Thank you, obviously, this guy, Egregious Glam. Bro, let me... how do I highlight this guy? Perfect. Thank you, Egregious Gremlin. If you've been on stream, you guys know this guy as well. Thank you, Cynthia9813. Thank you, Blackshaw. Thank you, my guy Royal. Thank you, MB Media X. Thank you, Averia Games. Thank you, JML Crew. Thank you, S Zen. Thank you, Jake Nate W. My fault, bro. Going back to edit this video, I realized I forgot to highlight you. I didn't forget. This is my best teammate on Basketball Zero. I just went through a couple of hours going through all my comments section. It might have slipped my mind. Don't worry, bro. I did not forget. Thank you, Dude902. Thank you, David B2E7B. Thank you, Fraud Squad. Thank you, Elf7901. Thank you, Prime Curry 30. Thank you, Crowns. My guy, give me those Robux. Thank you, Kushwinder. Thank you, Maximus Orbis. Thank you, Shaqnosis. Thank you, Erroneous Thank you, Erroneous Goblin. Thank you, I Didn't Ask Verified. Thank you, Owen Smith. Thank you, Zap336. Thank you, Dimes Prod. Thank you, Max O What You Want. Thank you, Naka. Thank you, Devon Edits 9908. Thank you, Repto Slicer. Thank you, Simba Mufasa. Thank you, Jasper Gordon. Thank you, 15R of Singh. We get back up there. Thank you, D Nuts. Thank you, Cream Puff 13. Thank you, 1am3.142. Thank you, Bedbleak. Thank you, Logan Plays 5141. Thank you, Unknown Tizzy. Thank you, Doughboy. Thank you, Rohan JS10. Thank you, G.I. Jane. Thank you, Fee for the P4. Thank you, Rod Being Shy. Thank you, Carter the Content Creator 9303. Thank you, Adam Q. Thank you, King of June. Thank you, Meg9777. Thank you, Footron Mess. Thank you, I Emulate Games. Thank you, Sid Fourth. Thank you, 1M Subs 389. Thank you, Blue Psy Ace 9564. Thank you, New York Rail Fanner. Thank you, Rinka Shime 261. Thank you, Chicken Spam. Thank you, Abdi Rizak Muhammad. Thank you, Sprints Gaming. Thank you, Rage Hunter. Thank you, Pink Kunafa 345. Thank you, Kofium. Thank you, Damon Sonnier. Thank you, Mike Dion. Thank you, Credo. Thank you, Alex KR. Thank you, Dylan the Villain Brooks. Thank you, Crispy Banana 3198. Thank you, Neon Zero Horror. Thank you, Nigel Kurt Edits. Thank you, Tim Lamb. Thank you, Astajid Vlogs. Thank you, Rancid Ruffian. Thank you, Peter Atkinson S6S. Thank you, RRR Highlights. Thank you, Carl Jairus Abapo. Thank you, Just Music. Thank you, J. Eugene Martinez. Oh, brother. Thank you, Extreme Comedy. Thank you, Kenai. Thank you, KO. Thank you, Christian R1941. Thank you Vikram Bansal. Thank you Charlotte431. And thank you 3BKI875. So those are all the commenters who are not publicly subscribed. Now let's get to all the public subscribers. Alright. Thank you Starmont Draws. Thank you VB Vanra. Thank you PR Arts Official Artist Channel. Thank you ASAP Cam. Thank you Dusty the Protagonist. Thank you Forno. Thank you CC Lyrics. Thank you Akachem. Thank you Hooper7724. Thank you Just a Normal Squid. Let me change this to 50 real quick. Thank you Boymaster. Thank you JG. Thank you Mason. Thank you B2. Thank you Dozy. Thank you 24 Hours Highlight. Thank you Bootleg. Thank you Sir Plunk. Thank you Hudson Hughley. Thank you Jam610. Thank you Golf God 954. Thank you Step Back 3. Thank you Proxy. Thank you Crispy_14. Thank you Space Pog. Thank you Ayush Selv. Thank you Fresh Cut 2035. Thank you Colin Ballback. Thank you Nathan. Thank you Joshua Jones. Thank you Raxer007. Thank you Good Channel Name. Thank you Get a Life Studios. Thank you Trier Men. Thank you The Sports Bro Podcast by Daniel D and Alejandro W. Thank you Kaizuku. Thank you NBA Highlights. Thank you Hip Hop Geronimo. Thank you Code Zek. Thank you Echo Games. Thank you Judd. Thank you Cookies on Fire. Thank you SJ Gaming. Thank you Geo Guru. Thank you Christopher Barnes. Thank you Fan of Pain. Thank you On Top Trap. Thank you Lemon Daisy Yummy. Thank you Abreu Rego. Thank you Zachary Mosley. Thank you Amirogo. Thank you Sifio. Thank you Skizly Edits. Thank you Tempage. Thank you Siren. Thank you Trademarked. Thank you Daniel Jet. Thank you Joshua Lamar. Thank you Jack Basketball. Thank you Kurtomir Kovic. Thank you Golly Tim. Thank you Silly Sella. Thank you Waffle House. Thank you Snakes on a Plane. Thank you SSR Goku. Thank you Marumbo. Thank you Phillips. Thank you Brad's Mad. Thank you Flixicus. Thank you Tribune Aquila. Thank you Gmail Osama 911. Nice. Thank you Migdalia Peterson. Thank you Mario K. Thank you Just Two Guys Playing Roblox Bed Wars. Thank you The World. Thank you Yusuf Campbell. Thank you Mako. Thank you Vivid Sports. Thank you Parody Maker. Thank you Golden Ghoul. Thank you JK19. Thank you Alan Eric Bacalzo. Thank you Hollywood. Thank you Alaxo00. Thank you Bryce Rice. Thank you N7IF9. Thank you Rajan K. Thank you TDA. Thank you Jason No. Thank you JJ. Thank you Cyber Papa. Okay. Thank you Twizzler ZW. Thank you Alea Piero. Thank you Calvin Skinner. Thank you Wasn't. Thank you Jack Bauer. Thank you Ariel Fisher. Thank you Wesley Peshek. Thank you Gabby Metz. Thank you Marcus Taylor. Thank you Wavy Roman. Thank you Simple M. Thank you Tyler Y18. Thank you Evan Azizi. Thank you Leo Chavez. Thank you QWERTY. Thank you Tevin Tamafalo. Thank you R22. Thank you John Doe. Thank you MCDC. Thank you Jose Colima. Thank you Vasquez. Thank you Daniel Andino Go. Thank you FNCS Peace TTV. Thank you Wrecked Assassin. Thank you Duck. Thank you Con Gull. Thank you Gannon Hill. Thank you Snail God. Thank you. I don't know how to say that one, but thank you. Thank you Hello. Thank you eBucket. Thank you David Brenner. Thank you Lex Cole. Thank you Luke Bolin. Thank you Vojan Vilmanovich. Thank you Pranjal Anand. Thank you CM17. Thank you Fresh Dumbledore. Thank you Charles Newcomb Jr. Thank you Eunice Grafani. Thank you Haifan. Thank you Alexandrier Kosowe. Thank you, Manav Singh Pabla. Thank you, Borsos. Thank you, Cast Iron Farm. Thank you, Myral Jub Jokic. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Zico. Thank you, Darren Wilson. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Lucas Ma. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Will Bailey. Thank you, Skibbity Toilet. Thank you, SDGGRT. Thank you, Luca Matter. Thank you, Wilson Anga. Thank you, Raul Souza. Thank you, Young Flesh. Thank you, S and then for life. Thank you, Morris Cooper. Thank you, Jordan Sampram. Thank you, Carrier Kosol. Thank you, AK. Thank you, Ari Khanna. Thank you, Bruno Marquez. Thank you, Lelouch. Thank you, Emmanuel Maun. Thank you, Hadi. Thank you, Mioka. Thank you, Kedrick Mehu. Thank you to who this is. I'm not even gonna try. Thank you to Cubolin Nios. Thank you, Enchino Dude. Thank you, the boy. Thank you, Watson. Thank you, Rajay or Rajay. Thank you, Yebkel Berhianu. Thank you, Cookie Man. Thank you, Todd Labonte. Thank you, Duck again. Thank you, GRN Green Klim. Thank you, Jordan Pina. Thank you, Antoine Rondo B. Thank you, Pawan Dillon. Thank you, William Mullins. Thank you, Daniel Lorario. Thank you, Naman Loss. Thank you, Luke Johnson. And thank you, Chunda67. I probably messed up a couple of names there, man. You just have to forgive me. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. I'll probably get to replying to some of you guys' comments. Once again, if I somehow missed your name or if you've never commented before, just comment right now. I'll thank you personally. And for everyone else, thank you once again. It's April 23rd. I don't know if I'm uploading this tomorrow or the day after. I got a goofy recap in mind. We'll see what happens because I'm going to sleep.
I'm 2 days into college and I'm